So, would everyone like to hear some songs from me, my twin brother? I think they would. It's been a hell of a life. Been a hell of a life. What are you doing, Rabbit? Mr. Rabbit. He said, why you gotta talk to me like that? You know, pretty boy? Yeah. I'm trying to get him to do something with me. Me and Tam, we got some songs wrote out. Thanks to Infamous. I got a mic coming on the way. Helping a homie out.
Ready, come on.
Mr. Rabbit, come on. In the past few years, I've let a lot of people down. I've let myself down more than anything. In the past year, I've been through hell and back. That's no lie. And I'm just gonna do this for me and see what becomes of it. Not even nothing. It's just for me is why I started all this. Like, to get my mind off of it. Instead of keeping a diary, I started doing this. And Lord, I wish I'd have kept a diary a long time ago. I guess old grandma was right. So, much love, y'all. All I do is think. Might as well jot some stuff down, huh? Make something of the thinking. Make something of the thinking. New year, new start, new life, new family. There's a lot of thank yous I got to give out to a lot of people, but they know all wasn't in vain. Not all of it was in vain. Some of the shit I did was in vain. I wish I could take some of it back, but you do that shit, and 9 times out of 10, most people do it for the wrong reason. And we'll just leave it at that. But I gotta let the past go. A lot of bullshit from my past. And I'm working hard on it. Get some more health problems taken care of. If anybody's been following me, they know my sort of health problems. Not all of it, but because I was a twin, and let's say my twin brother was a healthy one, and I wasn't so healthy. I always get a rock thrown at me somewhere, you know what I mean? And it's just gonna be for the love of it. That's what we gotta do. Don't do it for the money of it. Do it for the love of it. That's what I've noticed with a lot of these old boys. Like the ones that make it big, they forget where the love come from. Like bundles of sticks and shit. But you ain't gotta lie to be somebody you don't really are. That you are not. Be the real person you are. Anything I've ever said on any of these videos, I mean 110%. Like, I know there's a lot of videos go through. Tam, she was like, it would take a long time to go through these. I was like, yeah, because I was doing this every day. Instead of fucking running around and doing dumb shit. Because if I was doing the dumb shit, I wouldn't be here doing a video right now. And I don't even do it for the live shit. I don't do it for the views on the lives or nothing. I do this documentary. I still can't talk. And I'm trying to talk through the pain here. And it's just for the love of it, for real. Like with Infamous and Honest and Uncle Turtle and the Real McCoy and Southern Al and Terry. Like, they all message me, and it's cool. Like, I would help any of them if I could help them. And there's a few other too. But I'm going to have to quit talking for a little bit. That's why I've been doing so many videos today, and the wedding went good. Didn't have a reception, but we had a parking lot party. But, I had a real good day today. I had a real good day today. So much love, y'all. Be a shooting star to somebody. Be a good Randy. Because all of my life, all I've been called is Randall when I've done something bad. Or so, like, when my mama calls, I'm like, what did I do now? But I stopped doing that when she calls because she gets upset with me. She's like, you didn't do nothing. I just want to talk to you. And, like, I'm fixing to get off here and message mama now. And it's just something else, man. Life can be something else. If you make it something else, if you want the drama, you'll surround yourself with the drama. But if you don't want the drama, and people know you don't want that drama, they'll eventually figure out you don't want the drama around them. Like what I carry around every day with me. A buddy of mine, no names are going to be mentioned. He handed this to me. The fuck do you think he handed this to me for? Huh? That wasn't pulled out. That was fired. But it missed. Thank God. Because my buddy, he's wanting to change everything he's done and make it better. And he's giving it 110 too. And I've done 110. You have no idea. Like, if you go talk to somebody, most times it's going to be bad for the ones that like the drama. Because I just got told the other day that somebody's still causing drama. You look at my shit, I'm mad about stupid shit. Like, dude need to pull his pants up. Or dude smoking weed with his kid in the car. Like, real shit. Like, this world needs to be different. Like, your babies don't need to be introduced to that. I understand. I'm the first one pro pot. But you gotta do it for the right fucking reasons. Motherfuckers just sitting there getting stoned with his kids in the car. There's a difference between getting stoned and needing it, or getting stoned without your kids around. I don't know. It's still a gray area. But, because I mean, I've smoked my fair share and I didn't physically need it yet. But in the past few years, I have needed it. From chronic pancreas, chronic vomiting, like my throat's narrowed, and now my hands broke, but I ain't been smoking. And I had 2 teeth pulled, and one got real bad infected, all in my jawbone. I was still out here running my mouth like nothing was wrong with me in the last couple weeks. Knowing that I needed to go to the hospital, I needed to get it taken care of. I waited until my face swelled up. I had infection from here all the way across into my jaw. Into my jaw. It took him like a couple minutes to squeeze the infection out of my face, which was real nasty. I didn't know it was that bad because I brushed my teeth and mouthwash. So, like, I didn't know my mouth was bad. But I also got hit face with a wire wheel grinder when I was working on the river, like in 13, I think, 2013. And I didn't even get off the boat because my baby, she needed to eat. She needed her formula and food and shit. That was my first trip out. No, that was 2010. 2013 is when I became mate on the boat. But I was right in there is whenever I fell and hurt my back. And then started using it again and just spiraled downhill. Hi, sweetheart. You really don't want to hear this. And, you know, if you let your life spiral out of fucking control, it'll keep spiraling. You gotta learn to stop sometimes. And, like, if you don't let your life stop spiraling, you're just gonna spiral and spiral and spiral. Like, some of my friends, they like going to prison, which I don't think they like it, but it's the life they know. And I don't like that life. I don't like all the drugs and all that. Hey, brother, what's going on? Not a whole lot. I know if it's on your mind, you want to hear it, but I was going to tell you later on. That's why I walked outside smoking a cigarette. I don't know, this life, dude. Like, just thinking about where I've been and how much change I've done to people, and either good or bad change, you know what I mean? And, like, the karma from it and shit. Like, I want to be a good Randy, because all I've heard is, you know, like when people put me down or something, or if I did something wrong, but Randall. I'm like, dude, my name ain't Randall. Stop calling me Randall. And I get that now, why they did call me Randall. Because I was being a fucking Randall. I was being a bad Randy. You know what I mean? I feel you too, brother. I've been watching your videos. And the other night, that one video with that old boy, Wyatt, that touched my heart. Like, for real. Like, people need to be more open to, like, just chatting with people and, like, because you don't know what that person's going through. And if you chat with that person, you might make a world of difference with that person, for real. And there's so many people that's messaged me. And they've made a world of difference in my life. Even with Otam here, she's touched my life. Her boys have touched my life. Her daughter's touched my life already. And I'm not going to call them my stepkids. They're my kids. You know what I mean? Because they've touched my life. I'm not a bad person, Tam. You know, I try to be the kindest person, but like when people pushed me back then, I didn't back down. I was like, "Rawr," up in people's face because I ain't no punk. But that ain't what life's about. Life's about being real as fuck and like telling people how you feel when you feel something. And I'm starting to get that. But you just gotta figure out how you want to talk to that person. I needed that probably more. Yeah, I can see in your face, bro. You stressed too. I think we all stress. You know what I mean? Like, that's some real shit. And I get that. Like, I was stressing over this. I didn't even want to tell her that my whole fucking, all that was swelled up. My cheeks started swelling out, and I was like, well, that's about like being pregnant. You can't hide it from your parents too long, you know what I mean? And, it's just something else, man. Because people's got so much on their mind, and if I bring something up, I feel like a burden. And most of my life, I felt like a burden. I'm tired of feeling like a burden. I want to be the one that fixes them burdens on some real grown up shit. You know what I mean? And that's what this world needs. More shooting stars. More honest fucking people like Honest Jake and Uncle. Like everybody. Like you, bro. Like, there's so much on my mind. So many, like, songs I've written that got taken from me in books and shit. And you know, I don't know how many times my twin brother saved my motherfucking life. Or I did the same for him. You know what I mean? Just like this right here in my pocket. I was carrying around every day. Like, that's from a buddy. It makes me cry that he's still feeling some type of way. And there ain't nothing I can do for him except for go and talk to him sometimes. But we have a mouth, like, not saying somebody's a mouth runner, but like, I try to go talk to him one on one, and she gotta be right up there in the motherfucking business. I get that. That's your wife, dude. She wants to know what's going on, but brother, I feel like sometimes we need to go for a ride and just me and you, and go back to the old days, like how Church said in his documentary earlier on Holler Boys. I watched that whole thing. Him and his buddies used to ride around and just make fun of songs and shit. That's what we did, all of us. I got a YouTube channel that I look back up, and we were riding around and we got stuck in the swamp. My buddy, Nasty Nate, he had to go get the tractor to pull us out. And me and my other buddy, we were talking shit, but it wasn't talking shit, you know what I mean? Like, we were joking around and shit, and it's just something else. The way the last few years have gone. Like, we were so close. I was so close to my twin brother, and life happened, you know what I mean? I get life happens. Shit sucks sometimes. You gotta do some shit that you think you gotta do to make your life better, and it's just something else. So I just hope, like, I really do reach some people with this. And like, when I first started doing these videos, Mr. Brown, I'm from Missouri. Mr. Brown, he was homeless, 16-year-old kid. And I was like, man, you probably need to go make it right with your parents, and Like, I sat there on the phone with him until 5 o'clock in the morning chatting with him. And that's when my pancreas was bothering me because I didn't know what all I needed to eat and what all I didn't need to eat and stuff like that. And there's a lot of stuff with pork in it. I got bit by a tick and got Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and I can't eat nothing with pork in it. Like, no candies. Like, there's a lot of candies that's got pork in it. And I had to do a lot of research. And just like my daughter, she's got PKU. And there's a lot of stuff she cannot eat. It will make her have seizures, or it could mess her brain up. Like some other stuff going on with it. I can't really get into it too much right now, but it's a genetic disorder. Yeah, I don't either, but I'd love some bacon right now. But I feel better, bison, chicken, and like steak. A lot of vegetables, like hominy, corn, all that, like, you know what I mean? So it really makes a big world of difference in some people. And me, my pancreas ain't bothering me as bad, but it still bothers me every night. But not to rain on that, like, back to my point, like, the turkey bacon, yeah, Randy loves turkey bacon, turkey sausage. Which it really ain't turkey sausage. I don't know why they call it turkey sausage, because turkey don't have sausage. Another episode of Randy don't know shit, huh? But, for real, like, more people need to be more shooting stars to people, like, all the hateful shit, all the, like, if, it's just, I don't even know where to start. Like, staying with different people, you gotta learn their ins and outs, and it's totally different, like, when you truly want to help yourself, help somebody else. It truly is different. Like, this is gonna be my last fucking pack of cigarettes. I'm gonna talk about me quick. This is my last pack. Half of me wants just to go flush these down the toilet, but $5 a pack, that's a little hard to swallow. Especially, I know it's coming up. I gotta do some other doctors and actually get my pancreas checked out for somebody, and check on insulin and see what that's about, I guess. But my face is really hurting, so much love, y'all. I just want to catch y'all up on some shit, and I haven't done a video like this in a minute. But if you got health problems, like, if somebody's willing to help you, let them know what's really wrong with you and really what's bothering you. And, like, forget all the hateful shit, because, like, I was holding a grudge on this kid for, like, a couple of minutes, and he tried to hit me with the car, but that kid's gonna get his karma for trying to hit me with that car. You a punk for a reason, you know what I mean? Like, not a punk, but I've been called some bad names that I really wasn't. And I know I wasn't. With these wild ass life tattoos. Motherfuckers want to judge people, and they shouldn't be judging that book by its cover. They don't know what's under that cover. So, it could be a George Jones album and a gospel or something. Or a gospel and a George Jones album, which are both good. I don't know where I'm going out with that. It's like a not. That's just, you just don't do that. So, much love, everybody. Much love. Like, when you flick cigarettes out, don't flick it out. You already catch your house on fire. Peace. I shouldn't have done that with my hand. It hurts.